So, I was looking at my YouTube channel the other day and I realized something that's kind of embarrassing. I mean, maybe it's embarrassing because I'm talking about it, because otherwise I've known it's always been there. It's there. So now I can do something about it. I have three videos in my channel. First one I uploaded 6 years ago, and that's only after years of research, aka watching a lot of videos. And in that video, I touched on the fact that had been inconsistent, and I wanted to change that. But then, poof, nothing. 5 years later, last year, I uploaded my second video. Again, talking about consistency, how important it is to get discipline, and I wanted to do something about it. Nada. 2 months ago, my latest video. Again, consistency is king. Let's do it. We need to get disciplined. Poof, nothing again. So here we are, 2 months later now, and I'm making this video. With this, I want to kick off my consistency once and for all. Because I guess it's fair to say that the only thing I'm being consistent about is being inconsistent. Haha. You know? So that pattern has followed me for most of my life. I I was always really good at starting things, getting all excited about it, gun ho, going all in, and then nothing. And I couldn't understand why I would get so motivated and how I could get so excited about things and then lose my momentum. So I beat myself about it sometimes, not deliberately, but internally for sure, and in everything that I do. So I always felt like I was always restarting my life, restarting my fitness, restarting my projects, restarting routines, goals, discipline. And a few years ago, I realized something. In the trail running community, well, I guess in all running communities, or maybe across different sports, I don't know. Trail running is what I know. So, in trail running, it said that people are trying to run from their demons or outrun their demons. I never thought I had any demons. I'm just like, I run for fun. I like it. But I think I do have demons. And those demons are furry demons, like squirrels, like gremlins. Them squirrels to me are like gremlins. It's ADHD demons, right? So when I found out, when I realized that those are my demons and running really helps me work them out, then everything made sense to me. I mean, once I found out that what I've been dealing with all my life had a name, and people might say, they always say, I mean, I always hear it, not directly, but I always hear it that that's just an excuse and that ADHD is bull. I get it. I get it. But it all makes sense all my life. All the inconsistencies, all the urgency, the procrastination, the overthinking, the obsession with new ideas, and boredom with routine and how well I could work under pressure. I mean, all those things that I was looking at made sense to me. And the struggle with consistency with me is from a lack of structure. I imagine that's the same for everybody, for starters, but mainly also people with ADHD. So I work in healthcare, and my favorite area to work in the hospital was always the emergency room. In the emergency room, there was always something to do, something new, something fast, something incoming. Uh, Constant movement, the intensity, the problem solving, the urgency of it. Uh, I was never good at, well, not that I wasn't good, I was good. I say that. But I never enjoyed working in the ICU with the routine where I'm a respiratory therapist. So a lot of the therapists in our teams, they always wanted the same unit, the same patients, the same routine. I know my patients, this and that and the other. I never liked that. That just like bored my ass off. So I always wanted to be in the ER because of that. But I didn't know that. I didn't know why. I mean, that may or may not be why, but that was a fact. And to this day, I prefer to work in the ER. But now things are different. Now I'm 59, chasing 60. I need systems in place to keep moving in my life. I need structure, and I guess that's what this channel is about. Uh, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get stronger, healthier, more consistent, more intentional about going into the next chapter in my life, you know? So, because physically I've noticed a change, and this is a big change. Uh, I hear a lot when people start getting older, uh, people calling them out and say, not calling them out, but just like telling them, well, you're getting older, you need to slow down, you need to take it easy. Man, I see so many people taking it easy at work because I work on a lot of those patients. I see a lot of patients my age coming in looking like they're 75 and not a good 75, declining, weak, frail, and it sucks and it's sad. And to me, yeah, I'm not okay with that. And the thing with getting older and taking it easy and not pushing yourself, I mean, I push myself. I always did. I've always been active. I've done 50Ks, I've done 50 milers, I've done marathons, I've done half Ironmans, and you know, I always push myself. I enjoy all that. So I know that for some people, a decline might just be uh, a part of life, if you will, for them, because they don't notice a change. It just blends in with their uh, sedentary lifestyle because they don't have a point of reference to when they were younger, if they weren't active in athletic or whatever. So they just blend into old age and decay and decline and all of that. But for someone like me, I'm feeling it and I don't like it. For a long time, I was the picture of health. I always said, I always felt like that, which was great. I loved it. Lately, though, it's been creeping in. And not only creeping in, but just like showing up, claiming Old age, nah. Mm-mm. So I think it's important to pay attention and not slow down because instinctively that's what you want to do when you're turning 60. But decline feeds off comfort. And before you know it, you're walking with a walker. You're not doing what you used to do. You're having to depend on somebody else. You're not uh, you're not doing the things that you need to do. You're not being capable. I always felt that I was strong enough, capable, independent, and I want to keep it like that. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. I am chasing health, strength. I am chasing longevity, consistency. I'm chasing 60. So I reached out to Chat GPT. I did just because I'm trying to figure this out. Uh, and there was a phrase there that resonated with me about consistency and the issue that I was having. I shit you not. There's a squirrel walking along the fence right now. Anyways, so this is the uh, this is the phrase that resonated with me. It says, maybe consistency isn't about never breaking momentum, but maybe it's about refusing to stay gone. So yeah, uh, coming back because I've quit many, 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 many times, but I've always come back to try again. And I guess that's as important as staying consistent. So this time, I want to do it right. I just want to keep moving. I just want to keep doing it. I'm not trying to stress myself into being some kind of uh, influencer. I'm not an influencer. I'm not a guru. I'm not a fitness guru. I'm not a health guru. I'm not a diet guru. I'm none of that. I'm trying to figure it out. So I'm this time I'm just gonna try to keep moving because I have tried to be weigh my food and track my macros and all. I'm not doing any of that stuff anymore. I just I'm gonna have that piece of pie. You know, do I want abs? Everybody wants abs. Well, I imagine everybody wants abs. But you know what? I just want to be capable. I want to be strong. I want to be, independent. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I am going to indulge myself a little bit, not like I have been, because I know that that's going to keep me in the same place where I'm at right now. So yes, I am going to just keep moving, 1 week at a time, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching.